Hello, Westchester University. I'm Justin Sachoka.
And I'm Paige Elliott. And in this week's episode, Cortland Bragg will have the rundown for Westchester sports, and students from the LARC will be here in the studio to offer study habits and tips. And Justin and I will be seeing a lot of different events that are happening on campus.
Yeah, the week is winding down, but there's still stuff happening.
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
We've got you covered. How was your Thanksgiving break, though, first of all?
I'm still eating, Justin.
Leftovers?
I think I left, I probably gained 10 pounds, maybe. I mean, my mom sent me home with all these leftovers. So.
The problem is there's 5 in my family, and we have the big Thanksgiving. There's 15 people we're over, but we don't have leftovers. We ate them all.
Wow. I would be upset. I'd make my mom cook again before I came back.
Oh, no, we have leftovers,
Okay.
but we just eat them all by the time I get back to school, so I don't get to take anything back with me. Well, we're going to start right off. It's actually that time of the semester again. It's one of my favorite times of the semester. The Sykes Union Advisory Board will be presenting their semesterly finals feast. This year, it's going to take place on Monday, December 9th. Mark down your calendar, from 10 p.m. until the food runs out. Now, from my experience, the food, not that it runs out quickly, but there's a lot of people who come there early, so you do want to get in line. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you come out with other students and your friends before finals begin. It's a great way to just kick off finals week. That, again, is Monday night at 10 o'clock.
And much like finals feast, at the end of the fall semester, all WCU students will look forward to the annual Bear Fair. Now, this year celebrates the 17th year, and it is up to you to make the biggest difference in the best year yet. Now, students, faculty, and staff are asked to bring gently used teddy bears and deposit them into the many gift wrap boxes that are around campus. Now, there are over 20 organizations that will receive the donated bears to give to the sick and low-income children. So if you would like more information on the event, call the Office of Service and Learning and Volunteer Programs at 610-436-2279.
It's a great event that happens every single year, and it gets better and better. And it's up to you to help make that the best year yet.
Definitely. It's for a good cause, so why not?
Well, as a senior myself, and I know you're a senior as well, I think both of our minds are wandering and wondering what is going to happen after college. Many students leave Westchester and they wish to continue their education at grad school. If you are one of those students, there will be an information session about Westchester University's grad program on December 12th at 6 o'clock in the Sykes Student Union. If you attend the information session, you will receive a $50 application fee waiver for the spring 2014 and fall 2014 application process. You can register online by visiting wcupa.edu, scrolling on the bottom, and it's on the left-hand side. All of that information.
I think this is a great opportunity. I mean, people should definitely utilize this session. The $50 waiver, applications are expensive.
Yeah, they are, and that's just go to the session. You'll be able to get that money off, so it's a great thing, especially if you're considering grad school. Well, we're going to throw things over now to another senior who is getting ready to graduate with a rundown on everything sports. Cortland Bragg, what is happening in Westchester sports this week?
Well, Justin, starting off with the women's sports, the girls basketball team defeated Holy Family University 65-57, with sophomore standout Dallas Illy punching in a career-high 23 points. Westchester's defense caused 23 turnovers as well as having 13 steals as a team to secure the win, but need to continue this defensive pressure as they play Millersville University on the road on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And switching over to men's sports, the men's basketball team continued its success as they faced Bowie State University 109-97. Senior guard Troy Hockaday added a career-high 29 points, and R.J. Griffin had 23 points of his own to lead the team to their 5th straight win. Westchester jumps back into conference play as they face Millersville University this Wednesday at 8 p.m. And the nationally ranked football team finally got the monkey off their back as they defeated Bloomsburg University for the first time since 2008. Bloomsburg handed Westchester their only loss of the season 3 weeks ago, but the Golden Rams got revenge as they won 40-38 in the second round of the Division II national playoffs. Tim Brown caught 5 passes for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns and will need to continue this impressive performance as the Golden Rams go deeper into the playoffs, facing Shepherd University. Westchester advances to the NCAA quarterfinals for just the second time in school history and being the first time since 2004. And for the something to brag about players of the week, go to Tim Brown of the football team and Troy Hockaday of the basketball team. Brown had a career high 5 catches and 2 touchdowns, and Troy Hockaday scored a career-high 29 points against Bowie State. Justin and Paige, that's all I have for this week's Sports Short. Back to you.
Well, thank you very much, Cortland, for that. The Golden Rams are doing quite well football.
Listen, I watched the game on Saturday. It was on Philadelphia Channel 17. It was huge. I mean, I was so excited. I was screaming at the TV and everything. It was good to see.
It was like the Auburn-Alabama game, which I actually saw.
What, Justin watched the game?
I watched football for once in my life.
Breaking news here from the studio of Westchester, seriously.
There is some breaking news and exciting news. In studio with us today, Carrie Lindsay and Sarah Nine, who are from the Learning Assistance and Resource Center in studio to talk to us about study tips and how you can better prepare yourself for finals next week. So please welcome them to our show today. Come on in. Our crew is supposed to applaud there for you. There you go. So this is Carrie, this is Sarah. You're from the LARC, the Learning Assistant Resource Center. As finals come up, I know that you guys have a lot of tips for students. What are some tips on how you can better prepare yourself for finals?
So first of all, definitely you want to make a plan. I think a lot of people make the mistake of just opening a book and just jumping right in. You definitely want to look at how many finals you have and how you could budget for each class, because if you just start studying and you don't know your plan, then you might lose track of time and not get to one class. So you want to budget time and make goals for yourself of what you're going to accomplish. And you want to, most importantly, be realistic with those goals, because I think we've all set high goals and then gotten a little discouraged and maybe didn't
I have.
get so, yeah.
I
So,
did too.
I did this past week with the project.
Right. So you want to be realistic with that so that you could help yourself with that.
Well, let me ask you, how important is sleep right now? Because I know, me personally, I have a lot to do, and I'm like, wow, I feel like some all-nighters are coming ahead. So what do you think, how is important is sleep in this?
Sleep is definitely the most important. I think I always say if you want to get A's, you got to get Z's.
Right,
I like that saying. That's a very nice saying.
Yeah, at the least you can remember that when you're that tired, because we've all been in situations, I think we can all think of tests where you kind of just blank in the middle of the test, and all that studying, all that effort was kind of wasted because you're not able to pay attention. So definitely sleep, and make sure you eat too. Take care of yourself first and then study.
Do you have any tips, Sarah?
Well, as Carrie said, if you make a plan, you can schedule in time to sleep. So you always can fit in time to study and to sleep. So you want to take breaks, and you want to make sure you're getting the 8 hours of rest that people recommend, and then you won't have to worry about cramming last minute.
Excellent. Now, I looked up and did some research online. This comes to us from the University Library website. It's on the screen behind us here. This is the full hours of the library and of Starbucks. So from now until December 14th, you can really go to the library at any point. They're offering 24-hour services between the library. When the library closes, Starbucks opens up, and then when Starbucks closes, the library opens up, so that you have a place to study.
I actually did this last year. I went to Starbucks and I studied. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I mean, I stayed when the library closed at 2. I stayed until like 4 in the morning, and I mean, it works. A lot of people left. You know, you wouldn't think.
Now, not everybody stays. I think not everybody is up the whole time to study.
Yeah.
Would you recommend staying up until midnight or staying up till 4 in the morning to study? Is that healthy?
I think it depends on your focus. So if you can focus well in the middle of the night and you actually reading what it says on the page, then you'll do fine and you will be retaining the information. If you like to get up in the morning and study, then that will be the best time for you. So as long as you're utilizing the peak hours of the day, then it doesn't really matter what time you're studying.
Excellent. Now, these hours are going to be posted on our Facebook page, so you can head on over to our Facebook page if you want to download this, print this out, and take advantage of the library and the Starbucks hours, 24 hours every day from now, just to get the idea as to when they open and when they close. Now, the Learning Assistant and Resource Center, the LARC. I call it the LARC. It's easy.
It is easier.
You've taken advantage of their services, haven't you?
Yeah, with tutoring. I know that you guys offer tutoring as well. I did that my sophomore and junior year when I had math and gen ed classes. So, I mean, I know you guys definitely, I think a lot of people don't know about it, though. So, I mean, what exactly is the LARC?
Well, the LARC offers the tutoring, as you mentioned. So you can sign up at the beginning of the semester is the best time to get a tutor, and you'll have that tutor every week for the rest of the semester. So they can help you with the material. They can even talk about studying tips with you one-on-one and figure out what's the best for you. They're really there to help you. They also have online tutoring called Smart Thinking, which you can sign up for on the website, on the LARC website. And that's kind of a 24/7 thing, especially for the math subjects and some other basic type courses. And it's kind of the best time for you. So if you want to study at home in your bed, that can be best for you with online tutoring. They also have grad students that are available for academic assistance. So if you want some kind of guidance on what works best for you, you can go and speak to a grad student. And then finally, we offer academic success workshops throughout the semester. And again, it helps manage stress, different study tips for groups, different organizations that you're in. So they have a lot of different resources to check out.
Excellent. It's a great resource for students to get involved in and for students to look up. And of course, you can visit the Westchester University site. There will be a link there to everything for the LARC that you can check out right online at wcupa.edu. Well, thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Sarah, for coming in today and sharing it. And good luck to the two of you. I'm sure you have a lot of fun coming out.
Good luck to you too. Yeah.
Yep, it's going to be a stressful
Good luck,
week.
guys.
But we want to thank you very much for watching WCU Weekly and this week's edition. If you have anything that you would like read on air, just shoot us an email at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
And of course, like every week, be sure to like us on Facebook and visit us at WCUweekly.com. And make sure you also follow us on Twitter as well as Instagram for all the latest campus events and contests that we have going on. Until next week, I'm Paige Elliott.
And I'm Justin Sichoka. We will see you next week when we come in with a special holiday edition of the show. Lots of fun. Not really much campus events, but there's going to be a lot of different surprises coming up. So
Why not?
until then, I'm Justin Sichoka. We'll see you then.